First, it's an historic moment, but the start of the ANC Youth League's national conference has been marred by delays. Delegates are making their way to the conference venue at Nasrec outside Johannesburg. The 26th National Congress comes 8 years after the last elective conference, and it comes 3 years after the Youth League was disbanded. To discuss, we're joined by SABC News' political reporter, Samkele Maseko. He's on the ground. Samkele, when will the conference get underway? What's happening right now?
At this point in time, it's not yet clear, Erica, when the Congress will effectively get underway. Delegates, some of them are walking through these scanners here, going inside the conference venue where the Secretary General of the ANC, Fikile Mbalula, will effectively open this particular Congress. I have seen the advance team of the Secretary General of the ANC, Fikile Mbalula, which is here to sweep, where the SG of the ANC will effectively open this particular Congress of the ANC Youth League. I am just going to walk about and show you with my colleague of some of the delegates that have arrived here ahead of time. We've seen a few of them that are here at the conference venue. We've also seen the coordinator of the ANC Youth League, Sonto, who is also here. They are dealing with some of the logistical affairs of this particular Congress of the ANC Youth League. So in essence, they are anticipating to start this afternoon, but it's not yet clear when they will start. I am going to try and bring in Kuleganis Kosana, who is effectively has arrived here for this particular Congress and who is also contesting the position of Secretary General of the ANC Youth League. Mr. Kosana, when is this Congress of yours starting? It's been a 12-hour delay?
Yeah, it's nothing new. Young people have been waiting for the conference for over 5 There's lots and lots of talent in the Youth League for the youth to choose from. So you would understand there would be logistical challenges, and the leadership of the ANC is assisting us to resolve those challenges at registration. But we're expecting registration challenges to be resolved and conference to start tonight. Honestly, we're all looking forward to it.
Delegates are trickling in dribs and drabs at this venue. Just seeing those ones walking behind us here. What is the huge logistical delay? What is causing it?
Yeah, there are some challenges with regards to which delegates are legitimate or not. However, the ANC, which is assisting us with registration, is quite patient and wants to make sure that the process is credible and democratic. So challenges of registration are being resolved as we're being held by the hand by the ANC to ensure that we have a legitimate conference, and we're confident that they will be resolved swiftly and conference should start. We're hoping we should start as soon as possible. The Secretary General of the ANC is already here. Young people are here, and they're trickling in, as you say, as they are given their accreditation by the registration team.
How many delegates have registered thus far for this particular Congress? How many regions, how many provinces have you gone through? What's the percentage of delegates that have registered?
I would advise that you ask that question to Comrade Mandla Kwane, who is dealing with registration. I'm an NYTT member, political head. I'm still to receive a report. We're going to have our meeting and finalize some of the small things, but conference will start. We're not cancelling this conference. It's not going to be a consultative conference. It's going to be a conference of young people where leadership will be elected.
What are your fortunes of being elected Secretary General since you are contesting and you've not met the threshold through branch nominations? Will you have the 25% of conference plenary in order to enter the ballot paper?
It's not about positions. We are confident that young people will make their own decisions. As you would know, for me to be in the NYTT, I was appointed by the NYTT. I'm one of those young people who are saying we no longer need a leadership of the Youth League that is appointed but elected. So I can't cry that we no longer need appointments and election and then focus on myself. I'm fine as a volunteer, as a SG, whatever young people want. If they want me to be SG, they will make that clear. If they prefer me as a member, that will also be clear. But what is assured is that whether SG or just ordinary member will continue to be volunteers of the African National Congress and will render our services to it.
Do you think the process has been fair and credible?
I think the process has been fair and credible. We went through that the whole night yesterday, and we were dealing with reports, and They are just to be finalized and adopted. And like I said, for us to even reach the stage, it's because the process has been credible. We appreciate the African National Congress for had brought us this far. Even those who are above the age of 35 who have been brought to assist us, we appreciate them so much, and we would not be here if not with their assistance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Skosana. I'm just going to try and move across to the coordinator of the ANC Youth League there, Sonto, who is moving very fast. We are going to just quickly try and grab her as I'm working with my colleague, Gabi Njokweni here. She is very reluctant to give that particular interview as she is currently on the phone, but I am definitely going to hijack her as she is the one who is effectively in charge of this Congress over the issues pertaining to credentials of it and pertaining to the registration of the delegates towards this particular conference. As you can see, there are a number of delays. She is constantly on her phone trying to sort out some of the logistical issues hampering the start of this particular Congress. So we are just going to move across. Gabi Njokweni, coordinator of the Youth League, we're just going to wait for you to finish there on that particular line of yours in order to get you on why this Congress of yours is particularly delaying. She is alongside the provincial chairperson of the Youth League in Limpopo. How far are you with the issues of credentials? We last heard that there were issues of disruptions once again at the registration venue by the Eastern Cape.
No, thanks very much. I can confirm that there were elements. But obviously, as you know, that we have the capacity to deal with any element that can come across the African National Congress in particular. So as I'm speaking, everything is under control. The registration is going on again, and there is no crisis. We are here at Nasrec now. We are waiting for delegates. They are coming in numbers. But the main issue here is that, remember, these comrades came yesterday. They did not bath because they have to be there waiting to register. So after that, they have to go and refresh so that when they come back, we can continue until the early hours of the morning. So that is exactly what delayed us.
In short, when do you expect the conference plenary to be full? You have 2 seconds.
For now, 3 provinces have arrived. Others are on the way. As you know, that is Gauteng. There are challenges of traffic. I think that around 9 we'll be starting with our conference.
Thank you very much, Tony. That is Tony, who is the provincial chairperson of the ANC Youth League in Limpopo, effectively saying that this Congress will begin at 9 in the evening tonight. You can see some of the few delegates that have arrived here for the start of this particular Congress. They are saying that others are still on their way.